Every night, look over your to-do list. This is for the month for one of my companies here. This is an entire list for the month that I had to stay focused on. Now, staying focused means every day I need to do all this to make sure all this gets the maximum exposure. Not exposure, sorry. Maximum consistency. Consistency is the key here. Now, if you look over here, I don't have a whiteboard. I have a lot of scratch paper. Okay, stuff like this I don't need. I reuse them to create my whiteboard. That fell. So, I sit here, I strategize every month, every 2 months. I stay consistent with everything. This is my bed. This is where I sleep. When I wake up, I got my laptop. I got my iPad. I got my AirPods. I got my phone that I'm using right now. I stay in bed, and I don't leave this bed until all that gets touched. All this gets touched. The thing about being successful, whatever it is your vision and your goals are, it's not about doing it once or twice a week. It's doing it every single day. And then shifting, measure your successes, measure all your failures and successes, and then reassessing them again. This was the old paper. This is the new paper. I'm ripping this up. This is what I did for the last 2 months. Every day I got my level to this level. But what got my level of my company from there to here right now this ain't gonna work. This is not gonna work. I'm trashing this, okay? And I re-strategize here what I'm gonna be doing every day for the next 1 to 2 months until I need to reposition. And I'm gonna talk about repositioning. Whiskey. I don't party anymore. I drink by myself when I think. And when you reposition, it's about figuring out what worked and what didn't work, and what you're going to up your ante on what worked and what didn't work, what you're going to drop, and bring in new, right? Bring in new ideas and make sure you practice those ideas for the next 1 to 2 months. That's how you make your visions come to life. By locking yourself in here, in a room, your room, my room, whoever's room, and not letting any distraction get in your way. Being by yourself, going deeper in here, going deeper in here. Ask yourself questions. Reassess yourself. Every Friday, reassess your calendar. Ask yourself, why didn't you succeed? Ask yourself, how come you didn't get everything on your to-do list done? Were you overthinking? Were you spending too much time on things you didn't need to do? Whatever the case may be, reassess your weekly calendar and go, what could I have done more? Why didn't I finish that? Why didn't I do this? Measure yourself. Clock the time that it takes for you to do each task. Because when you do that, you get insight and data on yourself and how much time it takes, so you don't falsely estimate that something takes an hour when it only takes 10 minutes. Because when it takes an hour, if you assume it takes an hour, excuse me, guess what you do? Every time something comes up, you go, let me put on my calendar and do it later. Let me put on my calendar and do it later. Let me put on my calendar and do it later. No, no more, right? Because when I started clocking every second of how long it takes me to do whatever task, as easy as brushing your teeth, to walking your dog, to working out, to writing your paper that you told yourself you need to write, and you go, holy shit, that task took me 10 minutes, 5 minutes, 15 minutes. But when all along I assumed it would take an hour, 30 minutes, 40 minutes. That's why you procrastinate and you go, I'll do it later. That's the fucking problem. It's because you assume it's going to take an hour. So the now mentality that I've been taught 10 years ago have taught me that no, whatever it is that you need to take care of, as long as you're focused with a vengeance, block all your social media, your text messaging, your phone calls, no exceptions. I don't give a fuck if a tornado hit. I don't care if an earthquake is about to hit. You're so locked into your task that you don't let shit break away. You will get 10 things done in an hour. 10 things done in 1 hour. When you think 10 things take 8 hours. I don't know where I'm going with this. I'm ranting right now. But I'm high on the results I've achieved. And I wanted to share with you guys all. And I want to make sure that I share this video with you all so that some of you get something out of it from all the pieces of things I just threw in this video. If you guys found this video informative, just share with your fucking friends and family and whoever you know that needs this. Have a great day.